Burn 9U Select versus Navigators 9U for the second game of bracket play. The winner of this one will go on to play the Titans later today. Let's double check that name for you real quick. And it is Trinity Titans. The winner of this one will go on to play. The bear with me 1 second here. Burn Platinum will be playing the Tampa Extreme in the first semifinal game coming up after this one at 12:30. Again, this is Doc, the USSSA Sports Network. Glad to have you aboard. That's Parker on the mound warming up, by the way. We're broadcasting live here at Oldsmar, Florida, Canal Park, field number 2. Glad to have you aboard. This second bracket play game of 9U baseball. We are also on our other channel, the USSSA Sports Network 2. We also have, so Haynes is behind the plate. We also have 10U baseball going on there as well, bracket play. Yesterday we had 12U on this main channel, and we had 11U on our channel number 2 on YouTube. So glad to have you aboard. The Scared Hitless Tournament 2, put on by USSSA, broadcast by USSSA Sports Network. All right, so the Burn will be up to bat first. Let's go through their lineup, their batting lineup. So it's going to be Bentley, followed by Maurer, Chase, Colton, Isaac, Brick, Chris, Mason Register, Mason Strobo, Halen, Ryder, and Matt. Again, on the mound for the Navigators is Parker. Behind the plate is Haynes. As we're about to get this one underway very shortly. So we are running a little ahead of schedule, which is a good thing, actually. Keep the day moving along since all the teams are here. And just doing a quick double check here of something just to make sure that we're visible and live. And here comes the first pitch. And called strike. And this one's underway, folks. So an 0-1 count to Bentley. The first pitch from Parker come in right in the zone. So it's no balls, 1 strike. We get things underway here in the top of the first. Nobody on, nobody out. And the second pitch, ball outside, and it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Bentley. On deck is Maurer, and the third batter of this inning will be Chase. Again, thanks to Mac Grant and Tim Labus for leading the charge to get this tournament underway and making it a success. Ball 2 to Bentley from Parker. Again, Haynes behind the plate. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count evens at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there it is, ball 3. So full count now to Bentley. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And that's ball 4. And so Bentley's on with the leadoff walk here in the first inning. That's going to bring in Maurer. Chase on deck. With Bentley at first. Parker gets a sign, delivers the pitch. Foul ball. And it's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. And here's the 0-1 pitch from Parker. Foul tip. Strike 2. So Bentley went on that pitch, but he had to come back because it was a foul ball. So it is 0-2. Call strike 3, and that is 1 out. So 1 down. Bentley remains at first. Now stepping in is Chase. On deck is Colton. Bentley remains at first base. And back to action. And here's the first pitch. Ball outside. And it's a 1-0 count to Chase. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Top of the first inning. Navigators burn select. 9U baseball. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And evens the count at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. And the 1-1 pitch. Foul ball. And that'll make it 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, coming up next is Extreme Baseball versus the Burn Platinum. That'll be the 12:30 game. That's the first semifinal. Winner of that game will punch their ticket into the championship. Ball 2 makes it 2-2. That allows Bentley to go to second base. The winner of this game will play Trinity Titans for the second semifinal game at 2:30. And, of course, the winner of that game will punch their ticket into the championship, which is slated to start later this afternoon at 4:30. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second base. Fielded cleanly. Fielded over to first. Just in time, and that is 2 outs. That does move Bentley to third, though. And Colton steps in. Isaac on deck. Pop fly right here on the infield. Nice catch by the pitcher. Parker coming all the way over. And that is 3 outs. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left at the end of a half inning. It's a burn 0. Navigators coming to bat. Coming up from the Navigators, it's going to be Miles, also known as Bubba, Wilka, and Kai. This is Doc, the USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, folks, here we go. Bottom of first inning. On the mound is Isaac. Behind the plate is Colton. Nice throw down by Colton on that one. So Bubba steps in. Wilk on deck as we get the bottom of the first underway here. There's a ground ball right back to shortstop. Third baseman picks it up. Not in time as Bubba legs that one out for an infield single. So leadoff single for Bubba. Wilka on deck. Wilka steps up. Kai on deck. There's Wilkin. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Throw it over. And that is one away. So that moves Bubba to second. One out. That brings in Kai. Haynes on deck. So apologies for the mispronunciation of Wilkin. We're all set now. Fly ball. Shortstop under. No, drops in for a base hit. Nobody covering third. Back to the pitcher. Runners on the corners. For the Navigators. As Haynes steps in, here's the pitch. Called strike. And there goes Kai down to second base. So runners on second, third, one out. 0-1 count to Haynes. Parker on deck. Goes for it on the bunt. Strike two. So no balls, two strikes. And here's the 0-2 from Isaac. Ground ball to short. Fielded by third, over to first. He's safe, and 2 runs come in. And Navigators lead it 2-0. So Haynes is on. Gets 2 RBIs. That brings in Parker. Brantley Gosselin on deck. Fly ball left field. That's going to drop in for a hit. And that puts runners on first and second. So that brings in Brantley Gosling. Owen on deck. Pinch runner Wilkins going in to run for Haynes. As Wilkins was the last batted out. Ball just off the plate. And it's going to be 1-0 count to Brantley. Again, that is Wilkin running for Haynes down second. Parker at first. Or actually, Jack is at first running. No, it is Parker at first. It's ball 2. So 2-0. Parker is running for himself. Ball low. And that's 3-0. Now, Isaac does have a base open, and that would load him up for Owen. And the pitch. Fly ball in right field. That ball is foul ball. So it makes it 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 out, 2 on. 2 runs across so far for the Navigators. And here's the 3-1 pitch from Isaac. Foul ball, and the count is 3-2. So full count on Brantley. Runners at first and second. There's only 1 out, so the runners Well, it's closed bases, so you can't steal, so they couldn't go early anyway. And 3-2 pitch. Foul tipped. And we'll do 3-2 again. So Brantley's hanging in there as Isaac worked it back from a 3-0 count to full. Let's see what happens here. There's the pitch. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases. So bases loaded. One down. And the pitch. Ball low. That's 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The evens count at 1-1 with 1 out. Bases loaded. Owen at the plate, Holton on deck. Pop fly on the infield. Batter's automatically out. Nice catch. And everybody's safe. So that's going to make it 3-1. That moves Parker to third, Brantley to second. 1 down. Actually, that's 2 down. There's a ground ball foul. And it's an 0-1 count to Holton. So 2 down. Brantley Summerall is on deck. And the pitch. It's a ground ball to third, fielded cleanly. Over to first. And that is 3 outs. However, the Navigators pick up 3 on 4 hits. No errors, 2 left. And at the end of 1 inning, it is the Navigators 3, Burn 0. Coming up for the Burn in the top of the second is going to be Isaac, Brick, and Chris. This is Doc, the USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. I do mute because of potential music in the background, so copyrights and all that. Warm-ups are about to finish here. I appreciate you joining us here, all the viewers. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe. That helps grow our channel so we can expand the capabilities. Getting sponsors and advertisers which supports you, the fans, and these players. All right, so coming up to bat, so Parker's still on the mound. Haynes still behind the plate. Coming up to bat is Isaac. On deck is Brick here in the second inning. And the first pitch, swing and a miss. Strike one. So no balls, one strike. And the pitch. Foul ball. And it's going to be 0-2 very quickly to Isaac. And the pitch. Foul ball. And we'll do 0-2 again. So no balls, two strikes, nobody out. Top of second inning. And the pitch from Parker. And it's going to make it 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
I'm probably like the most capable person here.
Yeah, but you're still in trouble. I need to know where you buy her baseball board online. And that ball is adorable.
And here's the 1-2 pitch. And it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Isaac. Leading off here in the top of the second inning. Game number 2 of bracket play, 9U baseball, Scared Hitless tournament.
So what was the YouTube again?
The first game coming up, semifinal game. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is 1 away. Okay, here we go. Brick steps in. Ball up, and it's a 1-0 count to Brick.
All right, Bubba, you got this. Let's go.
So 1 out so far. A 1-0 count to Brick. Chris on deck. Called strike, and now it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top second. Navigators do lead this one 3-0 currently. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right, Bubba, you got this. You know what you're doing, bud. Watch the ball. Hit the ball.
And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is 2 outs. So that's 2 down. Brings in Chris. Mason register on deck. It's ball in the dirt. That makes it 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. 2 down. And the 1-0 pitch. Ball just off the plate, 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch. Foul ball. And that makes it 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top the second inning. Again, Mason on deck, Chris at the plate. And the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. So 3-1 now to Chris. And the pitch. Called strike 2, and it's 2-2. Or excuse me, full count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something.
And the pitch. Ball 4.
There we go, Chris.
And Chris is on with a 2-out walk. Mason Register steps in. With Mason Strobo on deck.
Hey, swing your bat here, Mace.
Go, Mace.
Swing your bat, buddy.
Let's go, buddy.
And the first pitch from Parker. Ball inside. That allows Chris to go to second.
Swing the bat.
And the pitch. Ball off the plate. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, if he throws you a pitch you can hit, Mace, drive it. Drive it.
Two outs. That is Chris at second. There's a line drive caught by the second baseman, and that is 3 outs. So no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left at the end of 1.5. It's Burn 0, Navigators 3. Coming up, the Navigators is going to be Brantley Summerall, Jace, and Jack. This is Doc, the USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. Sorry, folks, about the delay there. We're back in action. Brantley fouls one off, and it's an 0-1 count. Isaac still on the mound. Let's see. Colton's still behind the plate. There's a ground ball, base hit in the right field. Nice stop by the right fielder. There goes one to the second base. There's the throw. And they get him. Nice defensive play by the Burn to get Brantley at second base. So we'll give Brantley a single by throwing out from the right fielder to the shortstop. And that's 1 down. That brings in Jace, Jack on deck. Called strike. And it's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Again, Jack on deck. We're in the bottom of the second inning here in the second bracket play game today. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that is 2 outs. So 2 down. That brings in Jack. Bubba is coming out on deck. And the pitch. Foul ball. Oops. 0-1 count. And the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball back up the middle. Nice snag by Isaac. Third first, they get him. So 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left at the end of 2. Navigators 3, Burn 0. Coming up for the Burn in the top of the third is going to be Mason Strobo, Halen, and Ryder. This is Doc, the USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Wilkin is near the catcher. Mason Strobo steps in the batter's box. Here's the first pitch. Ball up. Parker's still on the mound. That's a 1-0 count. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Pop foul, and the count evens at 1-1. Top of the third inning, just getting underway here. Again, Mason Strobo at the plate. Halen on deck. here's the pitch. Pop fly on the infield. Nice snag by the. Oh, wow. What a. I thought the pitcher snagged it. I couldn't see around the umpire, but the pitcher did not. Then it was a stop by the third baseman, overthrown, and that allows Mason to go to second base. So Mason's at second. Halen steps in. Nobody out. Navigators lead at 3-0. Ryder on deck.
Trust yourself, buddy. You know what to do.
And the pitch. Ball outside. That's 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 pitch. Ball just got away from the pitcher there. It's going to be 2 balls, no strikes. That's going to put Mason at third. So 2 balls, no strikes. No outs. And the pitch. That is ball 3.
Good eye, Holland. Hang in, Holland. You're all right, buddy. Stay in it.
And the pitch. Ball off the plate.
Good job.
And that is ball 4. So runners on the corners now for the Burn. Parker's struggling a little bit with that at bat. Ryder is at the plate. Matt on deck. Foul ball. And it's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike.
Don't you not put your feet on the fence?
Shoes untied, catch.
We're good, sir. You good?
You can strike the whole side rider.
So no balls, 1 strike to Ryder. Again, Matt on deck. Third base is Mason Strobo. First base is a called strike there. It's 0-2 now. First base is Halen. And the pitch. Ground ball. First baseman fields it, takes himself, and that is 1 away. That scores a run, and that makes it a 3-1 game.
Let's go, Matthew!
So 1 down, that brings in Matt. With Halen at second. Ball 1. Halen's on his way to third, and he will be safe. Sorry. So it's a 1-0 count to Matt. There's the 1-0 pitch. Ball in the dirt. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out, 1 run across for the Burn makes it 3-1. Halen at third base now. I need to change that. Sorry about that. And here's the 2-0 pitch. Ball outside. And it's 3-0 now. So 3 balls, no strikes. 1 out, 1 on, 1 run in. Again, that's Halen at third. Called strike, and now it's 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Coming up next is the Burn Platinum versus Extreme Baseball in our next matchup. Navigators lead this one 3-1. Winner of this one does go on to play the Trinity Titans, and that's ball 4. So runners at first and third. That brings in Bentley. Maurer on deck. Quick defensive shift. Haynes going out to left field in place of Brantley Summerall. And here's the first pitch to Bentley. Ball up, and that allows Matt to go to second. So 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. That is Matt at second, Halen at third. Tying run is at second base in Matt. And Bentley walked in his first time up. And that is ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes. If there is a base open, so if Parker walks Bentley, that would load the bases for Maurer. And the pitch. And that's ball 3. Timeout real quick. Coach going out to talk to his pitcher. 3 balls, no strikes. There's 1 out, 2 on, 1 run across. Coach is trying to settle down the pitcher. Looks like Navigators may have been warming up another pitcher, maybe Brantley Summerall. We'll see if he's needed. Here's the pitch. Called strike, and it's 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And here comes the 3-1 pitch from Parker. And that is ball 4. Bases loaded now. That'll bring in Bentley. Excuse me, Maurer. Bentley's on first. And that'll be all for Parker, as we are going to have a pitching change. Let's see who that is going to be. And it is not Brantley Summerall. I'll tell you who it is in just a second. It looks like it might be Owen. And we'll confirm that with his number on the back here in just a second. And it is. So it is Owen going into pitch for the Navigators. So let's take a quick break while Owen warms up. This is Doc, the USSSA Sports Network. All right, warm-ups have finished. Owen's ready to go. Owen will take over here with bases loaded. Nobody, or excuse me, one out. Maurer steps in. Samara steps in, and here we go. Fly ball into left field. That ball is fair. And throw to third. They get the lead runner, and that's 2 outs. But another run scores for the Burn, and it makes it a 3-2 ball game. That ball gets away. Throw to third, and that is 3 outs. So 3 down, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors. And 1 left. At the end of 2.5, it's the Burn 2, Navigators 3. Coming up from the Navigators, top the order, it's going to be Miles, Bubba, Wilkin, and Kai. This is Doc, the UTROPA Sports Network. We'll be back. All right, folks, we're back. Isaac's still on the mound. Colton's still behind the plate. Just so you know, the reason why we go mute is to help prevent any blocking of the videos after the fact for any potential copyright infringements with Facebook or YouTube, as it picks up the background music. So if you hear silence, that's what it is. Apologies for not telling you that sooner if this is the first time finding out. But please make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you happen to be watching on Facebook, make sure you like, share, subscribe over there or follow. We'd really appreciate that. Helps our channel grow up and enhance our experience for you, the fans, and these players. All right, so here we go. First pitch to Bubba. That's a line shot out in the left field. Nice catch by the left fielder. And that is 1 out. So one down. And that'll bring in Wilkin. On deck is Kai. And ball on the field. And here's the pitch from Isaac. Ground ball foul. 0-1 to Wilkin. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball down to the third baseline, foul. Makes it 0-2 to Wilkin. So no balls, 2 strikes. Again, this is the 10:30 game. Coming up next is the 12:30 game between Extreme and Platinum Selector. Strike 3, and that is 2 down. So they're bringing in Kai. On deck is Haynes. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. And it's 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. And there's the ball low, and it is 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes to Kai. On deck is Haynes. Kai singled and scored his first time up. And the pitch. And counts 3-0. So 3 balls, no strikes. Called strike, and now it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. Excuse me, bottom of the third. Fly ball. Third base, under it. Can't make the catch. I was writing in the wrong column. Sorry about that. And I called that out. So Kai is on. That brings in Haynes. Haynes also singled, drove in 2 RBIs, and scored his first time up. And the pitch. Ground ball. Foul. So an 0-1 count to Haynes. Parker on deck. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Line shot in the right center field. That's getting down. That's getting all the way to the fence. Kai is coming around third. He's headed home. And the Navigators are up 4-2. Thanks to the RBI double by Haynes. So nice job by Haynes driving in Kai after 2 quick outs. It's a fly ball. Foul. Just out of the reach of the third baseman.
One more, boys.
So Navigators extended the lead 4-2 here in the bottom of the third. There's the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Nothing doing for Haynes at second. It's a 1-1 count to Parker. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a fly ball in the left field. That's going to the left fielder's head, going to the fence. That's going to bring in Haynes. Parker goes into second base and still going. Here comes the throw to third. And Parker's in there with a RBI triple. And Navigators extend the lead 5-2. That brings in Brantley Gosselin. On deck is Owen. It's a fly ball, foul. That's going to be 0-1 to to Brantley. And the pitch. Ball just off the plate. That's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. To Brantley. And the pitch. Ground ball right back to Isaac. Fielded over to first. And that is 3 outs. But Navigators pick up 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, 1 left at the end of 3 innings. Navigators 5, Burn 2. Coming up for the Burn is going to be Chase, Colton, and Isaac. This is Doc, the USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, so we're back. Chase steps in. Ball 1. So it's a 1-0 count. Ground ball, that's a base hit going into right field. Nice snag by the second baseman. Wow, what a play, just not in time. Chase is on. Nice diving stop, just a little too late, but single nonetheless for Chase. That brings in Colton. On deck is Isaac. Swing and a miss. And strike 1. That allows Chase to go to second. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Throw to third. And Chase is in there. So no 2 count to Colton. Chase at third. And Owen is on the mound still. We do have a catching change. We'll get to that. Looks like Haynes is back in there. Ground ball, first base side. No one covering first. And Colton is on with an infield RBI single. So nobody out. What happened? So there's a pinch runner going in for Colton. That's Colton's the catcher. And that is going to be Bentley, who's the last batted out for the Burn. Called strike. It's a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly over to second. They get the lead runner, and that's all they'll get. Nice play there. That's one down.
Let's go, Brick.
Nice job by, I think that's Kai at third. Haynes is behind the plate, by the way. Called strike, and it's 0-1 count to Brick. So Brick is at the plate. Chris on deck. Strike two. So no 2 count. That is Isaac at first. 0-2 count to Brick. Chris is at the play. There's the ball. That gets away. Isaac's going to go down to second base. That's ball one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Brick. That makes it 2-2. And here's the 2-2. Ball 3. So full count now. Timeout. Coach going out to talk to his pitcher. Full count. 1 out. So right now it's a 5-3 game in favor of the Navigators. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Fielded over to first. And that is 2 outs. Throw to third, not in time. As Isaac moves to third. That brings in Chris. Mason Register on deck. And here's the pitch from Owen to Chris. Chris walked his first time up, swing and a miss, strike 1. And the pitch. Call strike in the outside corner. It's 0-2 now. So no balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, Chris.
And here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, shortstop, nice catch. And that is 3 outs. However, they do pick up on 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left at the end of 3.5. It is Burn Select 3, Navigators 5. Coming up from the Navigators, Owen Holton and Brantley Summerall. This is Doc, the USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back. All right, folks, we're back. Owen will step in. Isaac's still on the mound. And Colton still behind the plate. Bottom of the fourth. And his first pitch, foul ball, strike one. Pop fly on the infield. Oh, almost caught. And because he touched it in fair territory, Owen is on.
Wow, that is so cool.
So nobody out. Owen's on first. Coming up to bat now is Holton. On deck is Brantley Summerall. And the pitch. There's a bunt right back to Isaac. Isaac goes to first, and that is one out. It does move Owen to second, though. Brings in Brantley Summerall. Brantley singled his first time up. On deck will be Jace. Ground ball right back to Isaac. Bare hands, knocks it in his glove, and that's two down. That moves Owen to third. So two outs, brings in Jace. Jack on deck. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Here comes the runner. And not in time. The Navigators extend the lead 6-3.
Good try, Colin. Good try, bud.
So it's a 1-0 count to Jace. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Ball off the plate. And it's 2-0. The winner of this game will go on to play the Trinity Titans for a semifinal chance into the championship. Full count, 3-0 count now. Three balls, no strikes to Jace. And here's the pitch. Strike one. And it's 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. It's a fly ball. Third base is under. Can't quite get to it. His son got his eyes, went over his head. And Jace is going to be on with a single. That brings in Jack. Jack hit the ball up the middle really hard his last time up. Foul ball. And it's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Ground ball, shortstop. Goes between shortstop's legs. That's going to left field. And cut off. That'll hold Jace at second. And bring in Bubba. So 2 down. On deck is Wilkin. Fly ball. Third base side. Makes the catch. And that is 3 outs. However, they do pick up 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. And 2 left. At the end of 4, it's the Navigators 6. Burn 3. Coming up for the Burn in the top of the 5th is going to be Mason Register, Mason Strobo, and Halen. This is Doc, the USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Mason Register steps in. Foul ball. On deck is Mason Strobo.
Make it yours. Make it yours.
That's a 0-1 count.
Hey, good look. Good eye.
Ball just behind the batter there. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can hit. Drive it. Let's go, bud.
No outs. Top of 5.
Make your Uncle Ryan proud.
Ball just off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Not looking
So
to
2
walk.
balls,
He's
1
gonna
strike.
drive it somewhere.
No outs. Just getting underway here in the top of the 5th. Ball just a bit inside, and it's 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike.
Not looking to walk.
Green light, Mace. Let's go.
And 3-1. Ground ball. Pitcher fields it. Owen over to first. Not in time. And Mason goes into second and is in there. It's a nice base running by Mason. Register. Mason Strobo steps up. It's a ball. So it's an 0-1 count, foul ball. So no balls, one strike to Mason Strobo. On deck is Halen. It's 1-1 count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Mason registered at second base. And the pitch. Called strike. And Mason will go to third. That's a 1-2 count on Mason Strobo. On the pitch. Ground ball. Third base. Filled it over to first. And it pulls him off. That's going to score another run for the Burn. Still nobody out. That brings in Holland. I guess I've been saying it wrong. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. I've been saying Halen, so I just want to make sure. So okay, swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 on Holland. As Mason Strobo goes to second base. So no balls, 2 strikes.
Holland, you know what to do, buddy.
Nobody out. Tying run at the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball just off the plate. That's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And pitch. And it's 2-2.
Way to battle, buddy. Know what to do.
Called strike 3. Or swing and a miss, rather. Sorry about that. And that is 1 away. So Ryder steps in, Matt on deck. The ball gets away, and that's going to allow Mason Strobo to go to third. That's a 1-0 count. And it's called strike. And it is a 1-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Ryder. And the 1-1 pitch. Ball outside. 2-1. Ball gets away. Here comes the runner. And it is a six to 5 ball game. It's ball 3. And that is ball 4. So that puts Ryder on first with 1 out. That brings in Matt. Matt walked his first time up. Ball outside. And it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, 1 on, 2 runs in. It's a 1-run game. 6-5 in favor of the Navigators. And the pitch. Called strike on the inside corner. And it's 1-1.
Hit your pitch. See the strings.
And that's strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just like with this. Get in there and get this. You got it.
Call strike 3, and that is 2 outs. So that's going to bring in Bentley. Maurer on deck. Ryder at first. Ryder represents the tying run. Bentley is the go-ahead run. There's the pitch. Ball up. That's 1-0 to Bentley. And the pitch. That hit him. And so runners on first and second now. So timeout call by the coach. Go out and talk to his pitcher. And with that, we'll take a quick break. This is Doc, the USSSA Sports Network. We do have a pitching change, and it's going to be Kai going in to pitch. Haynes will stay behind the plate. So with that, we'll take another quick break here while Kai warms up. This is Doc, the USSSA Sports Network. And we're back. First pitch from Kai to Maurer. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. That is Ryder at second. Bentley at first. 1-run game. Go-ahead run sets at first base. Pitch. Ball high. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Runners hold where they are. Foul ball. And we'll do 1 and 2 again.
I went on the list.
And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that is 3 outs. All right, so Byrne picks up 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors and 2 left at the end of 4.5. It's the Byrne 5, Navigators 6. Coming up for the Navigators is going to be Wilkin, followed by Kai and Haynes. This is Dr. USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back. We're back. Foul ball by Wilkin. Caught by first base. That is Mason Register down there. Nice catch. So 1 down. That brings in Kai. It's a fly ball in left field. That ball bounces off the fence. Kai will go into second base. Stand-up double. That'll bring in Haynes. Haynes is 2 for 2, a double, a single, and 3 RBIs in this one. There's a line shot to short, over the shortstop's glove. And that's going to be runners on the corners. So Haynes is 3 for 3. That's going to bring in Parker. Parker tripled and drove an RBI his last time up, singled his first time up. He's 2 for 2 currently. Pitched by Isaac, who's still in there, and Colton's still there as well. Called strike, and Haynes goes to second base. So there is 1 out. Foul ball. And it's 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. And there's the 0-2 from Isaac. Ground ball. Isaac fields it over to first. And that is 1 out. So that moves Haynes to third, scores Kai, makes it a 7-5 game. So 2 down. That brings in Brantley Gosselin. Haynes at third. The pitch. Line shot. Oh, down the line. Base hit. That's going to score another run. And Navigators lead it 8-5. And Owen steps in. Ball outside. It's 1-0. Throw down. And back and forth there. Brantley Gosselin couldn't get it out there. Makes his way to second base. And 1-0 pitch. Ground ball foul right here. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And 1-1 pitch. Ball in the dirt. That gets away from Colton. And it's 2-1. That moves Brantley to third. And the pitch, ball 3. And here comes a runner. And the play is safe at home. And makes it 9-5. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Owen. Owen singled and scored his last time up. So 3-1 count to Owen. And it's ball 4. So Owen's on. That brings in Holton. And pitch. Called strike. And it's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike to Holton. Owen holds it first. Navigators put up 3 this inning and take the lead now 9-5. And the pitch. Ground ball, first base side, fielded by Isaac, over to first. And that is 3 outs. And that's the ball game. So that's going to be your final, folks. Navigators take this one 9-3 and we punch our ticket into this first semifinal game against the Trinity Titans coming up at 2:30. So with that, this is Doc, the USSSA Sports Network. Thanks for joining us. Coming up next is going to be Extreme Baseball and Burn Platinum. Well, please tune in for that one coming up in about 20 to 30 minutes. This is Doc, the USSSA Sports Network.